floofs. Floofs everywhere. Oh god. Hey internet family, I'm back, and today we are making Augie Bean's Wolfman hat, which kind of in the end sort of looks more like a bear hat, but I might try and perk the ears up. So I am pinning the ears and the lining for the ears right sides together, and then we're going to stitch around the outside, turn them right side out, and then here I'm just pinching them and kind of just zipping up the middle to give them a little bit of dimension. I think because of the fabrics I used, they weren't super kind of like stiff or sturdy, just with the lining being a knit fabric. So that's probably why they didn't stand up very well. Now I'm grabbing the lining pieces of the hat. This is just a fleece back stretchy material, kind of like what you'd get on the inside of a sweatshirt. So I decided instead of using the regular side or the right side of the fabric against Augie's skin, I wanted it to be the fleecy side. So I'm actually sewing the wrong sides together and treating the wrong side of the fabric as the right side of the fabric, so that the nice soft fuzzy side would be against his head and against his ears, and it'd be nice and cozy for him. So I'm going to sew all that, and now I'm figuring out how to put the ears together. So this is how the pieces kind of fit together when it's all sewn up, and then that's where the ear is going to go. So then I just have to make sure that the ears are all facing, I mean there's only two of them, but that they're facing in the right direction, so that the lining portion of the ear, that kind of gray bit, is facing forward, because that's how wolf ears go. So I've sewn all that on. I'm not worrying about that part. And actually, if I decide to make them stick up a little bit more, I'm going to cut a hole anyways and then just hand stitch it. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Well, we'll see how much time I end up with. So I'm pinning, this is like the hood strip. I think that's the pattern piece. This is a free pattern. I will link it in the description box below. And I'm going to get all of this clipped on, and then because I did not read the instructions fully the first time, I'm going to get to the end and realize, oh, whoops, I shouldn't have cut that when I was doing it before. So now I'm just getting my extra faux fur out, and I'm going to cut a new strip so that it doesn't have a giant hole in it, because, you know, it's just what you do. And yes, I'm storing that in a Ziploc bag because it is the messiest stuff and I don't want it to get stuck all over my other fabric. So we're back to clipping, 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 clipping. Don't look at my nails, they need to be redone. Clipping, clipping, clipping. So much fuzz. I think I went through about 70 sheets of my lint roller. Oh, clipping, clipping, clipping. We'll get there. One more clip. No, we're going to sew around it now. Twice. Because you have to sew each side together. Oh, thank God for the serger. Finishes all the edges. Snippy, snippy. Look at all that fluff. Look, there's the hat. See? So cute. I'm pretty sure I made the smallest size. It is supposed to be rather slouchy, but ugh. So now we're putting right sides together so that the seams are all enclosed. I'm going to leave a gap at the back of the hat, a gap at the back, say that 5 times fast, so that we can turn it right side out, and then I'll just hand stitch it. My hand stitching skills suck. Right there, that's the part I'm leaving open. I'm just tying all of my serger threads here, so hopefully nothing comes unraveled and the hat doesn't fall apart before Halloween. I don't think it will, but you know, better safe than sorry. Snip, snip. And then there we go. We're going to turn the sucker right side out. Maybe. Hopefully. There we go. Right there. It's happening. Should have the Jeopardy music playing. All right. There you are. And then that's the hole where we turn it. So I just need to put like the edges tucked in and then zip it up with needle and thread. You can top stitch it like with your machine. I just figured it would be easier, maybe, possibly. I don't know. And then I finished it. I did end up adding a snap, but yeah, now it's all put together. And here we go. It fits me. So that's great. It fits all of us, I think, other than Peter. I think it fits all of us. Cool. I can't because my bun.
The bun.
The ears aren't as sticky uppy as I was hoping that they would be. But I don't don't know.
Oh, I'm a wolf man.
Cute?
Cute.
Is it okay that they don't stick up as much?
Yes, it is
Floppy?
absolutely 1000% okay. This is cute as a button. Come on.
That's fuzzy. I'll put a snap on it. Also, can we have a moment for the floor? Floofs. Floofs everywhere. Oh god. So it is the next evening, as titled. I am cutting out the pieces for the Patterns for Pirates Carefree Cardigan, just without the sleeves, because I'm doing the hack that they have on their blog, where you can do it sleeveless. And now, because I'm pretty sure my mom, oh mom, if you're watching this, be proud, I changed the serger threads from like cream to gray so that it wouldn't be noticeable, just because the fabric I'm using for this is like super slinky and like a very loose weave sweater knit. So changing the serger threads is a pain in the butt, which is why I choose not to do it frequently, unless I'm making something that's like supposed to be like really nice or whatever, but like it's just Halloween costumes, it shouldn't matter that much. But with mine, I kind of figured I would be able to wear this after the fact. So here I am, I'm just matching up the side seams. I've already done the shoulder seams, but they're really quick. So I'm going to zip up the side seams and try it on there. And I just have to hem the arm openings and then all the way around. Oh god, it took forever. Once again under interrogation, and after what seems like a million years of hemming, I am no longer Ernest Hemingway. Just have a couple threads that need to be snipped. I have hemmed the armholes. It's pretty big armhole, but I think it's supposed to be pretty like loose and drapey. And also this is a super slinky fabric, so this is a big armhole. Like, this is a big armhole. Anyways, oh, hold on, my chair's stuck on the carpet. Now my slipper's half off my foot. So, you know, I think, let me just collect my thoughts here. I think with the right Halloween face makeup and a wig, I think that this will give off that, like, you know, oh, what the heck, let's throw it on. You guys, it didn't. It did not in any way. There's no way that this is Bride of Frankenstein. But don't worry, I realize it by the end. Stick with me. We're getting there. Bride of Frankenstein. There's my Frankenstein right there. Or my monster. That guy. Okay. There's my shoulder seam. See, the only downside is that, like, it's so... Oh, I'm cutting my own head off. There you go. It's so drapey that, like, the shoulders keep draping forward because there's like so much fabric at the front. But like, you know, she's got, let's throw a picture of like classic Bride of Frankenstein right there. And it's all like drapey. And obviously I'm not wearing like my pajama shirt underneath. I have some white lace. I'll just zoom back in here. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I achieved a goal. Look at that. Go me. I have some white lace that I was thinking I could make a shirt out of. But it's not a dress. I don't have white pants, nor do I want white pants, because I have 3 boys. I'm also a messy individual myself. So, hopefully, if we do like, you know, I might try and like glue my eyebrows so I can like put face makeup. I was about to say face paint and makeup at the same time. Face makeup over them so that I can do like the right? And then whatever else her face paint looks like. And try and like make myself look a little less round in the cheekies. And I think she's got like some scars under here. And maybe, I don't know. And then the wig. The wig, right? And then, you know, drapey, and then, catch the reference? And then the bandages for the arms. You know, could work. By it could work, I mean, it's gonna have to work because that's all the sewing I want to do for Halloween. I think, oh no, I gotta make Bean some little wristlets. Did I show you his hat? I think I showed you his hat, but now it'll fit me because I don't have a giant pineapple on top of my head. Kind of is giving me more like bear as opposed to wolf. But you know, will it stretch enough? Do I got it the right way? Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking like, I wonder if I could cut like a little hole in the ears and like slide some stabilizer in. I don't know. What do you think?
To perk them up a little bit? Yeah.
Or some wire? I just don't want it, I don't want it to hurt Bean's little noggin. Oh God, is it stuck? Oh God, am I gonna show up at my mom's like this tomorrow? Oh, okay, there we go, we're good. False alarm. So, you know, and then we found, I asked Peter to go through I'm not finishing any of my sentences. I asked Peter to go through the size 12 to 18 month clothing, see if we had a flannel, so I don't have to go to Goodwill to look for like a little flannel button up. And we found this. So imagine Bean. This will probably be a little big on him, but he can wear a hoodie underneath with, you know, and then like little fuzzies around his little wrists. I don't think I'm going to bother doing fuzzies around his ankles. No one's going to see his ankles. He'll probably be in the wagon or on me, at which point no one's going to see most of it anyways. But it'll be good for the pictures. Maybe I will do, I don't know anymore, you guys. This has gone on long enough. Right? Okay. You'll see family photos at some point. Right? We're going to do family photos?
Oh yeah.
We kind of have to. You know, you put in all this effort for Halloween. You're going to need some pretty snappy pictures. We got 2 occasions for dressing up. I'll document them both. So Saturday, there's a Spooky Storytime Stroll. So it's in the afternoon, which Felix doesn't nap anymore. He's not allowed to. So that'll be okay. Because otherwise it's like right at nap time. I guess I can take this off. Anywho. What was I saying? You're going to wear your costume to the Spooky Storytime Stroll?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then we're going to... You do the stroll, so it's like I'm sleep deprived. It's a stage of life. You walk around the park, and they have the story blown up on storyboards all the way around, and they have like activities. So last year, when we walked through like the actual, because you like walk the perimeter around the sidewalk, then you walk through the park after, there was like a section where it was like walk like a zombie, and so like obviously Felix just walks like a drunken sailor all the time, especially back then. But Casper, in his like giant a dragon mask that Peter made, and his costume and his wings, and he like zombie walked, like I don't know, it was great, it was fun. And then you can pick up like maybe like a little goodie bag, but I think it's got some treats in it, but I think more so it's got like some crafts. But Saturday's gonna be like a whole thing, and I'm gonna do my best to remember the battery for this camera so I don't have to record on my phone, because my brother-in-law and his girlfriend are coming up, and we're gonna do a whole I'm getting the sniffles, a whole day of Halloweening. We're gonna go to the pumpkin patch so that they can get some pumpkins for carving. Then we're doing the Spooky Storytime Stroll. Then we're gonna come home and carve pumpkins and probably have dinner. Maybe I'll make that dessert for when they're there too. For when they're there. For when they are here. With the apple stuff and the cinnamon buns.
Crumble.
Yeah. I saw it on the wads. If you don't watch Kimberly Whisk, go do that because she's hilarious. Also, she just had another baby. She's 5 kids. But she's always cooking up something delicious. And she shared a recipe with like apple pie filling and like chopped up cinnamon buns on top. You can make your own, but you don't have to. Only I couldn't find apple pie filling, so I'm not making my own cinnamon buns, but I probably have to make my own apple pie filling. I don't think it's that hard though. I'm getting away from myself. Stay tuned, because Halloween is almost here. And I think, other than the leg warmers and the arm warmers, or whatever permutation of extremity warmers I'm gonna make, I think I'm done sewing.
Well done, well done.
It's a week and a day before Halloween and I'm done sewing. Yes. It was a few days later when she discovered she was not done sewing, because she decided Felix needed a hat for crazy scientist hair, and Augie indeed did need those extremity warmers. And then she looked up a picture for this video of a classic Bride of Frankenstein and discovered her costume looked nothing like the classic Bride of Frankenstein. And so she ordered a tablecloth, which will hopefully arrive tomorrow, Friday, the day before the Spooky Storytime Stroll, so she can make something that sort of maybe kind of looks like a classic Bride of Frankenstein. Stay tuned, friends. We're almost there.